Uh, Good evening, friends. Good evening, friends. We want energy, my friends. It's only through energy everything goes in, you know. We are meant for that. Anyway, I can again sit down if you guys exhibit energy. Now what I'm going to talk about is that today's theme of the CEO Conclave has been very, very appropriate in regard to rethink, rejuvenate and revive. And I strongly believe, you know, as our earlier panelists have also spoken, even if we take care of the rethink portion, everything else is taken care of. Rethink is something, you know, which puts you in action, which puts you on the right path. So, as far as I am concerned, let me just first of all express my thanks to Sanjay ji and Sahil ji. Thank you so much, friends. You've been wonderful friends. And I came to know about this CEO Conclave quite late. And then Shaboni told me, sir, you have to be there. I had some other program, but I changed my program, and I'm really happy, you know, that I changed my program. I could meet some of the wonderful friends which I already have. Thank you so much, ji. Really. In regard to manufacturing excellence, sir, I'll come back to the innovation thing afterwards. In regard to manufacturing excellence, let me take the example of my own company. You know, since last 2 years, we've been trying to increase the productivity. We've been trying hard, you know. We have hired what's so-called, you know, so many consultants. I love consultants, you know, I love working with them. But the thing is, they were coming, they were telling us, you know, this is the way to do it, and we got laptops to all our supervisors, they were all working through that, and 3 months down the line, everything goes off. And then we try again, and we were failing actually on these kind of things. So we were taking all the actions. One fine day I was sitting with one of my CAs, you know, I've got the financial consultant with me, and he told me, I know a gentleman who hails from textile industry, who can, I believe, you know, he can do something about it. As an introduction, let me tell you, my friends, I belong to a company called Paramount, which makes textile testing instruments. That means we are hardcore into engineering line, right? We are into textile, but we help textile companies, and we have got thousands of clients all over India. We have clients in Bombay or in Bangalore, wherever there are garment exporters, we have them as clients. We are serving all the textile mills as well, all the groups as well. So he was telling me he has worked with Louis Vuitton, and he has been their operations head. And I believe, Manjit, he can help you. And I called the guy, and he comes to a factory, and he sees the whole thing. He says, no problem, ji. You please tell me, and I'll start working on that. And a gentleman comes the next day, like it was a Friday, he comes on a Monday, and he starts, he tells us, you know, you please come along in the conference room. I want to talk to you all guys, and all the core team of the company. You're all there. You know what he did? First of all, what he did was, he started working on changing our mindset. You know, what do we call here as the rethink, you know. He changed our mindset. Then, once he cleared our why do we want to do this? Why do we want to increase our productivity? Why do we want to come into different things? Then what he did was, he changed our factory into a Japanese style of visual factory. He never said, you know, that we need to be having laptops, working on the softwares, nothing like that. He had wonderful things, you know, in which we had the boards, all the boards, you know, in which they were writing down, all the supervisors were writing down every day. This is the things they are supposed to be doing. Every day in the morning the meeting will be held. We call it Gamba room in Japan, you know. In the morning they will have a meeting, and in the afternoon they will see where they have reached, and in the evening they will understand. They started from here and finished here. With this particular thing, since last 3 months, can I tell you, you know, that we have increased the productivity by more than 45% in our factory. And in the next 8 to 10 months time, which I was saying, we should be in a position to double the productivity. It is so simple, you know, actually. What thing was, we used only 3 these beautiful things. We did the planning, which is called rethinking. That was called mindset change. The first thing is mindset change. The second thing was he trained our supervisors and again after supervisors, the workers through the skill set which we were talking about the training. So three things went into it and everything changed for which we were, which was troubling us since last 2 complete years. And the third thing was execution, which is called action set. So if I say planning is a mindset change, training is the skill set change, and the last is execution, which is the action set, which gives action set implementation. See, you might have heard, if a Japanese has got 10 hours to execute a job, they will plan for 6 complete hours, and then for the next 4 hours, they will do ruthless execution. They will not think about anything else. Then it is only execution and execution. And I believe our wonderful textile industry, which is jewel in the crown of India, we need to start with a very simple thing as rethinking, as the mindset change. We have been, since morning, from Rahul ji and everybody else, they have been beautifully explaining about all the things which needs to be done. Once we have these basic 3 things in place, everything else is possible. And then, if you really want to go into the scalability, this particular 3 things will get you to, I think, doubling the production. Now you want to go into a very different league, 1 million pieces or 2 million pieces or 5 million pieces, then it comes about the question of scalability. For that thing, we actually require innovation in a big way, sir. It is at that place where innovation, out of the mind, out of the box thinking, out of the everything thinking needs to be there. Only then it can take you to that level. And then with the technology, with the digital things, we can do wonderful things. This is a small example from my own company where we could do it. And I believe this can give you some impetus to do some things in your particular companies as well.
Thank you. Thank you, Manjit ji. I was reading